Tuesdays, we're going to do status calls. So I'll tell you if anything we go over the next 90 days, the thing that has impacted my business more than anything else is Tuesday status calls. And when I do these, I call the buyer, I call the buyer's agent, I call the listing agent, and I call the settlement company. Okay, so I'm going to share something with you guys. Does anybody know the number one complaint of lenders? This is a complaint from real estate agents and from clients. What's the number one complaint? Anybody take it?
Communication.
Communication. If you sit down with any real estate agent and you say, what would be one thing you would change about your current lender? Guarantee you, they will say, I wish he was a better communicator. So this is the one way, because again, we're all boring. We all sit there and think, well, why do I need to communicate with my clients? I just sent them the 10 lender laws via email. Why do I need to call them? I don't necessarily like doing that. But when you're calling once a week and you make it systemized, right now, all of a sudden people think you're an amazing communicator. So I call the buyer. They're going to be my first call. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, David, just want to let you know everything with your loan is on track. Everything's looking good. We're going to get you closed right on October 30th. How do you like working with our team? Scale of 1 to 10, are you enjoying the experience? And then David might say, oh, CJ, you guys are a 10. I love working with you. You guys have done such a great job. And I'll say, hey, cool. Here's the thing. If we're a 10, I need a favor from you. And David will say, oh, yeah, anything, right? And if they give me any pushback, I'll say, well, look, you could have rated me anything, and you gave me the highest rating that you could have given me. It was a 10. So here's the favor. I need you to go through your friends list tonight, and I need you to find me 2 people you know that are currently renting, or 2 people you know that have owned for over 5 years, and send me their names and numbers. So I will ask for referrals when I'm doing these Tuesday update calls. Then right before we get off the phone, I'm going to tell the buyer, I'm going to say, hey, David, my next call is to your real estate agent, Elijah. Is there anything you need from him? And David will say, no, I'm all good. Or David say, actually, could you have Elijah call me because I've got a question about our inspection? Sure thing. Buyer's agent's going to be my next call. I'm going to say, hey, Elijah, I just got off the phone with David. Couple things. One, he's agreed to refer us, so we should have a couple names by the end of the week. If we don't, you might want to check in with him because he did say he would refer us a couple people this week. Secondly, he said he's got a question about the inspection addendum. Could you give him a call real quick and go over that? So now to that buyer's agent, I've given them something of value. They know I'm fighting for them, asking for referrals, and I'm helping protect their relationship with their client. Because chances are they've just forgotten to get back to their client, or they don't know their client's waiting on this. And now I'm being proactive in finding a way to get them back in touch with their client. So that's what we're going to do with the buyer's agent. Then I'll tell the buyer's agent, hey, my next call is to the listing agent. So I got to call Kristen next. Is there anything you need from the other side? And David might say, no. I'll say, okay, cool. I'll call Kristen. Same thing. Kristen, everything's on track. I just want to ask, how do you like working with our team so far? Are we taking really good care of you? Oh, CJ, you guys are doing great. Okay, cool. So like scale of 1 to 10, if we're at 10 by the end of this transaction, can I take you out to coffee? Yes, you can absolutely take me out to coffee as long as you get me closed on time and you remain at 10. Okay, cool. I'm going to hold you to it. Then I'm going to say, how is your seller right now? Are they feeling good? They feel fearful. Is there anything I can do to help them? You want me to help you set up a POA? I'll do anything. I've never had any listing agent take me up on that. But the sheer fact that I am offering to do that for them blows them away every time. Now, here's the key. This is a person not included in this, but in Richmond, a lot of my real estate agents here, they have transaction coordinators. Nobody pays any attention to those transaction coordinators except for me. The reason I do that is because those listing agents I don't have a relationship with yet. If their transaction coordinator is in love with me, what are they going to do? They're going to tell their listing agent, oh my God, CJ and his team, they're the best. They've literally called me every week. I've not had to chase down anything or get one update from them. They've been on top of it. You have got to start sending your business to him. And I have had multiple agents, big time agents with transaction coordinators do that very thing. I've had one call me and say, look, I want you to know I'm in a committed relationship with my lender, but my transaction coordinator wanted me to meet with you because you took such great care of her. Okay, so these calls to the transaction coordinator, it's really, really small. That will take your business up a notch.